Have you ever looked up at the night sky? You see countless stars, you feel the vastness of space, and maybe, just maybe, you ask a big question: what is all of this? Is it real? This isn't just a question for late-night thoughts. Some of the smartest people on our planet are asking it too. They wonder if our entire universe, everything we know and love, might be a computer program. Imagine our world, our lives, our feelings, all just lines of code. It's a strange and fascinating idea, one that challenges the very foundation of what we call reality. This idea is called the simulation hypothesis. It suggests that our reality is not the base reality. Instead, we could be living inside a highly advanced computer simulation. Think of it like a very sophisticated video game. A civilization far more advanced than ours might have created it. They could be running this simulation for many reasons. Perhaps it's for scientific research. Maybe it's for entertainment. Or maybe they are trying to understand their own past by simulating it. We would be the characters in that simulation, completely unaware that our world isn't the real one. It's an idea that pulls from science fiction, but it has roots in serious philosophical and scientific thought. So, why do we even consider such a wild idea? The logic starts with a simple assumption about technology. Look at how far our own video games and virtual realities have come. In just a few decades, we went from simple pixelated games to worlds that look almost real. If we continue on this path, it's very likely that our descendants will be able to create simulations that are indistinguishable from reality. They could create simulated universes with conscious beings inside them, beings who would think, feel, and believe their world is completely real, just like we do. Now think about the numbers. If a civilization can create one such simulation, they can probably create many, billions even. And if the beings inside those simulations also become advanced enough, they might create their own simulations. This would lead to simulations within simulations, a cosmic nesting doll of digital worlds. If this is possible, then, statistically, it's far more likely that we are in one of the countless simulated universes rather than the one, single, original base reality. The odds, some would argue, are overwhelmingly against us being the real deal. It's a mind-bending but mathematically logical possibility. When we look closely at the universe, we find some strange rules. Physics seems to have a built-in instruction set. For example, there's a speed limit. Nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. Why should there be a speed limit at all? In a computer simulation, a speed limit makes sense. It's like the processing speed of the computer running the show. There's a maximum rate at which information can be processed and rendered. The speed of light could simply be the refresh rate of our cosmic hard drive. The universe seems to operate on mathematical laws that can be described by code. We also see that the universe is pixelated, in a way. At the smallest levels, things get weird. This is the world of quantum mechanics. Energy and matter aren't smooth and continuous. They exist in tiny, discrete packets called quanta. You can't have half a packet. It's either 1 or 0, on or off. This is very similar to how a computer screen works. If you zoom in close enough, you don't see a smooth picture. You see individual pixels. The fabric of our reality might be made of the universe's own version of pixels, a fundamental resolution beyond which you cannot see. This granular nature of reality is a curious hint. Think about the strange behaviors we observe in quantum physics. Particles that seem to exist in multiple places at once until we look at them. This is called superposition. Once we measure a particle, it chooses a single state. This is a bit like a video game. The game doesn't need to render the details of a room you are not in. It only loads the graphics when you open the door and look inside. Our universe might be doing the same thing. It might only be rendering reality when a conscious observer is there to see it. It would be a very efficient way for a cosmic computer to save processing power. Furthermore, our understanding of the universe is growing at an incredible rate. We are decoding the laws of nature, from the DNA that builds life to the forces that hold galaxies together. It feels like we are uncovering the source code of the universe. Every scientific discovery is like finding another piece of the program that runs everything. If we are in a simulation, then physics is just us reverse engineering the software. The mathematical elegance and the discoverable nature of these laws make some thinkers suspect that they were, in fact, designed. It's as if someone left the instruction manual for us to find. Life itself can often feel like a game. We are born into the world with a certain set of conditions, almost like a character's starting stats. We have goals and quests we set for ourselves, like getting an education, finding a partner, or achieving a career goal. We level up our skills through practice and experience. We face challenges and obstacles that we must overcome. Sometimes there are random events, moments of good or bad luck, that feel like the roll of a cosmic dice. These parallels are easy to see because games are designed to mimic the satisfying parts of life's journey. Consider the feeling of glitches in the Matrix. Many people report experiencing strange coincidences or unexplainable events. You think of a friend you haven't seen in years, and suddenly they call you. You experience a strong sense of déjà vu, the feeling that you've lived this exact moment before. While these can be explained by psychology and the way our brains work, in a simulation, they could be something else. They could be literal glitches, a bug in the code, a small system error, or a moment where the simulation repeats a piece of data. It's a playful thought, but it makes you wonder about those strange moments. The way we learn and grow also fits the simulation model well. We gather information, process it, and update our understanding of the world. This is like a machine learning algorithm. We are constantly refining our own internal model of reality based on new data from our senses. Our consciousness itself is a mystery. What is it? How does a collection of cells in our brain create the rich subjective experience of being alive? In a simulation, consciousness could be the experience of the program running. We are the output of the simulation's complex calculations about what a person would think and feel. Moreover, the universe seems to have certain rules or physics that are just right for life to exist. If you changed the strength of gravity or the charge of an electron just a tiny bit, stars wouldn't form and atoms wouldn't hold together. The universe would be a sterile, empty place. This is called the fine-tuning problem. It's as if someone carefully adjusted the settings of the universe to allow for conscious beings like us to emerge. One explanation is that we are in a simulation that was specifically designed for life to thrive. The parameters were set on purpose. So let's say it's true. We wake up tomorrow and there's a message in the sky. You are in a simulation. What would change? Would your life suddenly lose its meaning? Your love for your family and friends is real to you. The joy you feel when you achieve a goal is a real feeling. The pain of loss is a real emotion. These experiences are part of your consciousness. Whether that consciousness is running on a biological brain in a physical universe or on a quantum computer in a simulated one, the experience itself is what's real to you. The platform it runs on might not be the most important thing. This knowledge could even change how we live for the better. If this is a simulation, maybe its purpose is for us to learn, grow, and explore. It could encourage us to be more curious, more adventurous. We could see life as a grand experiment, a chance to understand the rules of this reality. It might also make us more compassionate. Every person you meet is, like you, a conscious being navigating this complex experience. We are all players in the same game. This shared condition could unite us, encouraging us to help each other and make the game a better one for everyone involved. On the other hand, some might fall into despair. They might think nothing matters. If it's all just a program, why follow rules? Why be good? Why strive for anything? But this assumes the simulation has no purpose or consequences. Maybe our actions are being observed. Maybe this is a test of character. Perhaps the goal is to see if we can build a kind and just society. Acting with purpose and kindness might be the very point of the game. Giving up would be like putting down the controller just when the story gets interesting. The challenge is to find meaning even if the world isn't what we thought it was. Ultimately, the question of whether we live in a simulation pushes us to ask an even deeper question. What makes something real? Is it the physical matter it's made of, or is it the experiences, relationships, and knowledge we gather? Perhaps reality is not about the hardware but about the software of our lives, the love, the wonder, the struggle, the joy. These things are the substance of our existence. They are what we value. So as you go about your day living your life, I leave you with this thought. If your world is rich with meaning and connection, does it truly matter if it is the base reality or the most beautiful simulation ever created?